Snowfield Peak is the tallest of a group of peaks clustered on the south side of Diablo Lake. Despite being on the Bolger list of Washington's 100 tallest mountains, Snowfield sees much fewer attempts than its neighbors El Dorado Peak and Forbidden Peak to the north. The solitude and steep glacial carved terrain make this climb an enjoyable scenic outing. The standard ascent from Snowfield utilizes the Neve Glacier and the western ridge of the summit, an easy class 3 to 4 scramble. The climb begins from Pyramid Lake trailhead, just off the North Cascades highway near Diablo. The trail ascends to Pyramid Lake, a small sheltered subalpine lake just below a ridgeline. From here, a climber's trail continues upward towards the ridge and follows near the ridge crest on mostly Class 1 to 2 terrain, with some Class 3 moves mixed in. Despite its reputation, the trail is actually not hard to follow. The climber's trail will lead to a campsite on the ridge at 5,400 feet of elevation. Here, small ponds provide water and trees provide wind protection. Some choose to camp here, but we instead opted for a camp at 5,900 feet. From camp at 5,400 feet, the trail mostly dissipates, and in the early season, snow cover will be present across the route. After going climbers right around the high point of the end of the ridge, we made a traverse leftward, staying mostly at the same elevation. Towards Colonial Falls, we started rising as we traversed to gain the flats just above the falls. From here, a glacial lake blocks the path in the mid and late season. Instead of attempting to cross it on iffy snow bridges, we ascended the slabby ridge to the left. This is where good off-snow camp spots are available at 5,900 foot camp, and we camped the night here. The next morning, we continued to follow the ridge around the lake and traversed onto Colonial Glacier, moving upwards towards the saddle to access the Neve Glacier. From the saddle, a short descent put us on the Neve Glacier, where many small crevasses cross the route. It is recommended to rope up here and ascend the glacier towards the flat section near the top. The transition zone from this to the steeper section below is where most crevasses will be. We ascended perpendicular to the crevasses directly up the hill to get above them before making a leftward traverse towards the summit block. After getting on the west ridge of the summit, we followed the crest fairly closely, dropping slightly to the left below a rock horn a few hundred feet below the summit. Doing so, accessed the summit with only Class 3 to 4 moves on a short section and about Class 1 to 2 elsewhere. From the summit, great views of the North Cascades abound. Most notably are El Dorado and the Cascade Pass group to the south, and the Pickets to the north. Overall, this is an enjoyable solitary climb with great views, fun scrambling at the end on solid rock, and a bit of technical travel on a mild glacier. This is a climb I would recommend to anybody with a basic understanding of glacial travel and crevasse rescue. And as always, if you liked the video or found it useful, don't forget to subscribe for more Mountain Beta.